Okay, so have you ever felt like your body, your brain, and your emotions are all getting a major software update at the exact same time and maybe without the instruction manual? Well, that's basically puberty. And it's a journey every single one of us goes on. I mean, think about it. One minute you're excited, the next you're confused, and then maybe you feel just a little awkward. Yeah, if that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. That whole roller coaster of feelings, it's a classic sign that you're right in the middle of this whole process. So, welcome to puberty. It can feel like a lot is happening, I know, but we're going to figure this all out together. Let's break down what's actually going on and, more importantly, how to handle it all. All right, let's start with the big picture. What exactly is this massive update that's happening to your body? To put it really simply, puberty is just the time when your body starts to develop and change as you move from being a kid to becoming an adult. It's the official start of you transforming into the person you're going to be. So what's pulling the strings behind the scenes? Hormones. You can think of them as these tiny chemical messengers. You've probably heard of testosterone and estrogen, and their job is to basically run around giving your body instructions on exactly when and how to grow. So when does all this kick off? Well, here's the thing. The timeline is totally different for everyone. Some people might start seeing changes as early as age 8. For a lot of people, it's more common around 10 to 12. And hey, even starting at 14 is completely and totally normal. The most important thing to remember here is that there is no right age. Your body has its own schedule. Okay, so now let's get into the changes that pretty much happen to everyone, no matter what. These are kind of the universal experiences of puberty. You can expect 4 big ones. First up, growth spurts. You might shoot up in height so fast you feel a little clumsy for a bit. Then you've got skin and hair changes. Maybe your skin gets oilier or you start seeing hair in new places. You'll also definitely notice you're sweating more and might have some new body odors. And last but not least, those emotional ups and downs. Yeah, you can thank all those new hormones for that. Now, while some of these changes are universal, puberty also takes a couple of different paths for different bodies. But it is so important to remember it's all part of the exact same journey toward becoming an adult. So first, let's take a look at the changes that are typically experienced by people who are assigned female at birth. This path usually includes breast development, which can start as small lumps under the nipples that might even feel a little sore. That's totally normal. Hips will also start to get wider, and at some point, menstruation, or getting your period, will begin. Now, a key thing to know is that your period might be really irregular at first, and that's okay. It takes a while for your body to get into a rhythm. And now, let's talk about the changes typically experienced by those who are assigned male at birth. One of the first things people notice is the voice getting deeper, which, yeah, might come with some cracking and squeaking for a while. It's all part of it. You'll also see the testicles and penis get bigger, and hair will start to show up on the face and chest. Things like erections and wet dreams are also a completely standard part of this process. Nothing at all to feel weird or embarrassed about. Okay, so with all this stuff happening, how do you take care of yourself? Let's build a little toolkit of practical tips to help you navigate this whole journey with confidence. Honestly, just staying on top of your hygiene can make a huge difference in how you feel. Since your body is making more sweat and oil, showering every day becomes more important. Using a deodorant can help with any new body odors, washing your face can help with acne, and just wearing clean clothes helps you feel fresh. Simple stuff, but it works. But hey, self-care isn't just about your body, right? It's about your mind and your emotions too. Staying active is an amazing stress reliever. Getting enough sleep is huge for managing mood swings. And probably the most important thing on this list, talk to a trusted adult about what you're feeling. It is 100% okay to feel unsure about how you look or what you're going through. Everyone does. As we start to wrap this up, if there's one message I want you to walk away with, it's this. You've got this. Seriously. It is so important to remember this. You are growing at the pace that is exactly right for your body. It's so easy to compare yourself to your friends, but it just causes stress. Your journey is uniquely yours. At the end of the day, all puberty is your body and brain developing into the adult version of you. It's going to feel weird, maybe confusing at times, for sure, but it's also a pretty exciting step into who you're becoming. And that brings us to our final and maybe most important thought. As you go through all these changes, having support is everything. So just take a second to think about it. Who is a trusted adult you can talk to? Maybe it's a parent, a guardian, a favorite teacher, the school nurse, or a doctor. Having someone you can ask questions to makes this whole journey so much easier. You are not alone in this.